Hi, are you thinking about heading to Japan soon and want to make sure you're doing things the right way? Well, guess what? There are some things that might be totally fine back home but can annoy the locals in Japan. Imagine, if you will, the anticipation of your imminent journey to Japan. The allure of ancient temples juxtaposed against modern marvels, the promise of culinary escapades that tease the palate, and the prospect of encountering the gracious locals whose heritage we are about to embrace. Our venture into this cultural odyssey begins with a profound realization. The norms that govern our behaviors may differ remarkably from those of the Japanese people. What seems ordinary in our homeland might raise an eyebrow or two in the streets of Tokyo or the quiet corners of Kyoto. Our venture into this cultural odyssey begins with a profound realization. The norms that govern our behaviors may differ remarkably from those of the Japanese people. What seems ordinary in our homeland might raise an eyebrow or two in the streets of Tokyo or the quiet corners of Kyoto. Today, where we journey through diverse cultures and traditions, discovering the hidden gems that make our travel journey so fascinating. Today we uncover 25 things foreigners should never do in Japan. Mindful munching on the move. Imagine yourself seated in a train, the scenery outside painting a picture of beauty. But before you reach for that snack, remember that in Japan, eating and drinking on public transport isn't the norm. Let's keep our surroundings clean and savor our treats at the right time. A sip of silence. Sipping on a refreshing drink while strolling through the vibrant streets is a delightful experience. Well, in Japan, it's a bit different. Speaking loudly in public places can actually disturb the peaceful atmosphere that's so valued here. So, keep it chill and match your voice to the surroundings. Smoking. As we explore the bustling streets of Japan, it's essential to respect local norms. Lighting up a cigarette on the street can be considered impolite, as designated smoking areas are provided. By doing so, we ensure the comfort of everyone sharing these public spaces. Designated smoking zones have been meticulously established to ensure that the air remains free of impurities and the atmosphere remains amicable for all. Let us heed this guidance, creating an environment where both locals and travelers breathe easy. Supermarket stories. Supermarkets are a treasure trove of goodies, right? But here's the thing. Opening food before paying for it isn't quite the way to go in Japan. Remember that opening food before paying isn't the way to go. Just pay the food first and the cashier then eat all the things that you bought freely. It's really a simple act of courtesy to wait until you've completed your purchase before indulging. Let's remember a fundamental rule: the courtesy of waiting until the transaction is complete before indulging in our chosen treats. It's a gesture that symbolizes appreciation for the offerings and a show of gratitude for the experience. Language bridges. Navigating language barriers can be a beautiful journey of connection. Even if your Japanese isn't perfect, locals appreciate the effort. Don't hesitate to use simple Japanese phrases. They're bridges that lead to smiles and shared experiences. Mask-free express. Masks have become an essential part of life. It's okay to uncover your face outside. But here's a twist. On trains, it's a good practice to cover your face. Opening your mask outside lets fresh air circulate and allows you to engage in non-verbal interactions with others. Restaurant etiquette. Dining in Japan is an art of respect and appreciation. When you step into a restaurant, let the staff guide you to your seat. It's a way of showing courtesy and embracing the dining experience that the establishment has prepared for you. Chopstick chronicles. Chopsticks, elegant tools of dining. The act of passing food from one pair of chopsticks to another may be second nature elsewhere, but do remember, passing food from one pair of chopsticks to another isn't part of Japanese dining etiquette. Let's keep our chopstick practices smooth and respectful. Crossing no more. Chopstick etiquette goes even deeper. Avoid forming an X with your chopsticks, as it's a symbol of bad luck or death. Instead, keep them parallel, a gesture that resonates with harmony and positive vibes. As we navigate this symphony of utensils, let's keep our gestures attuned to the melodies of cultural reverence. Volume control. Every place has its rhythm, and Japan dances to a serene beat. Speaking loudly in public places and transportation can disrupt this rhythm. Let's embrace the tranquility and make our interactions harmonious with the atmosphere. Line lore. Imagine this: you're waiting for an elevator or a train. The magic word here? Patience. In Japan, waiting in line is more than a rule. It's a way of showing respect for others' time and personal space. Seat stories. Seats are precious, and here's the rule. Don't snatch someone else's seat. It's all about embracing the patience and waiting your turn. Let's create a courteous seating symphony. Luggage lullaby. Picture this. You're settling into a seat, but your luggage blocks the way. Let's keep the pathways clear. It's a small gesture that ensures a smooth journey for all. Oh, and speaking of bags, taking off your backpack creates more space and fewer accidental bumps. Backpack ballet. Navigating through crowded places can be a dance. To avoid those accidental bumps, take off your backpack and hold it in your hand. It's like joining the ballet of courteous travelers. Stream with sensibility. For our digital explorers, live streaming is a thrill. Those who enjoy sharing their experiences through live streams, consider your surroundings. Blocking pathways while streaming can disrupt the flow for others and could be dangerous. Strike a balance between sharing your journey and respecting the experiences of fellow travelers. Privacy priority. Speaking of streaming, remember, it's your journey, not theirs. Respecting privacy is paramount, especially when including others in your live streams. Let's create a space of understanding and consideration. Always seek consent before featuring people in your videos. This thoughtful gesture fosters understanding and consideration for the comfort of those around you. Group grace. When you're traveling in a group, exploring with a group is a fantastic way to make memories, but be mindful of your impact on public spaces. Don't block roads while walking, it can disrupt the flow. Let's embrace the rhythm of courteous group exploration. It's better to walk in 1 or 2 lines on the road to ensure your groups do not blocking the path. Japanese usually walk in 2-3 people since several roads is not big enough and used by two-way. Melody on the move. Biking through scenic paths with music in your ears? Fantastic! Music adds joy to every journey, but in quiet spaces like biking paths, it's important to respect the tranquility. Wearing headphones lets you enjoy your tunes without disturbing the serene ambiance of your surroundings. Gentle approach magic. Meeting new people is like turning a new page in a book. When meeting Japanese locals, remember, a gentle and respectful approach is key. Boisterousness? Let's save it for another chapter. Serene train rides. All aboard the train of tranquility. Speaking loudly on trains can disrupt the peaceful atmosphere. Embrace the quietude and let your thoughts flow softly. Personal space poetry. Imagine a world where personal space is revered like a treasure. In Japan, that's the norm. Crossing the line of personal space or going in for a hug can be uncomfortable. Let's learn to respect these invisible boundaries and embrace the art of communication without touch. Escalator symphony. Moving to escalators, standing on the left and leaving space on the right is the courteous way to navigate them. This simple gesture ensures a smooth flow of movement and respects the pace of those in a hurry. Remember, on escalators, it's a harmony of movement. It's a small gesture that keeps the flow melodious. Sauna serenity. A ritual that transcends borders, it's a moment to recharge both body and soul. After a relaxing sauna, it's tempting to plunge directly into a cold bath. But here's a secret. Before you make that chilly dive, remember to wash away your sweat. It's common practice to take a quick bath before diving into a cold plunge. This thoughtful act maintains hygiene and the shared bathing experience. Lavatory elegance. The bathroom, a place of solitude and cleanliness. Keeping restrooms clean is a universal sign of respect. Ensuring the toilet is clean and well-maintained is a mark of respect for others who will use it. And remember, standing up to pee might lead to unintended mess. Let's keep this space serene and inviting for all. Capsule Hotel Chronicles. Now, let's talk about a unique lodging experience, the Capsule Hotel. Originally designed for quick rests between work shifts, it's a space-efficient solution. However, for a more immersive cultural experience, consider staying in a traditional Japanese hotel. It's a window into the heart of Japan's hospitality and charm. And there you have it, our enriching journey through Japan's cultural etiquette. Every country has its unique chapters to explore, and our role is to approach them with respect and open hearts. If you've enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to give that like button a gentle tap. Share these insights with fellow travelers, and make sure to subscribe for more captivating cultural revelations. Until our next adventure, safe travels and sayonara.